success, amazing relationships, money, amazing health. Everything is just a byproduct. People started noticing me. But what changed when I stayed consistent, doing what I did, created magic in my life. Have you ever looked into the mirror and felt a stranger staring back at you? Or maybe you tried affirmations in the mirror, but you found it fake? I get it. Actually, when I started my journey some decade ago in the mirror, and it felt exactly the same. But as I went on doing it continuously and mastered the technique, everything changed. Everything. So hi, this is Hani Bachani, the founder or the creator of a mirror magic method to change everything in your life. Right from connecting in the mirror, healing your past, and manifesting the life you really want. So stay tuned to this video, because in this video, I'm going to share exactly what I did during these 10 years to master this skill or an art to get to the point where I am today using the mirror magic method. But what changed when I stayed consistent? You know, for anything you want to master, consistency is a key. If you give up too soon thinking that this is not for me, you are not doing enough justice to that particular practice, whatever you're doing it, right? And especially mirror is the fastest way to connect to yourself and heal your past wounds. So when I connected in the mirror, as I told you, it was uncomfortable, it was challenging, it was difficult. I found myself so ugly. I found myself so sad and hurt within. Though I was on the outside very, very hardworking achiever, I was achieving in the classroom, in the school's academics, because that's how I was keeping my self-worth with my grades. But when I looked in the mirror, I felt, oh my God, I felt lost. I felt disconnected. But I did not give up, because I had been affirming in the mirror, I love you. And it did feel not true in the beginning, but the constant, continuously practice, continuously looking in the mirror and doing what I did created magic in my life. I started appreciating the beauty inside me. I started appreciating whatever I saw in the mirror. And that changed everything. Believe me, everything. That changed the way I looked on the outside of me. That changed how people perceived of me, because now I was wow in the mirror, and that's what happened outside. People started noticing me, whereas I was in Jain college, nobody noticed me. I mean, I used to be just walking in and out, go to college, library, laboratory, that's it. But now, even if I go and sit in the corner, people notice me. It's not because anything changed on outside, but because my relation with my mirror, that bond or that appreciation that I gave it in the mirror, changed my complete being. Not only on the outside, but in the inside. And that gave me amazing confidence. There was a time where I was not able to even speak to my friend openly, to my parents, to my siblings openly. No way. I was keeping all the things in my heart. But when I started doing this in the mirror, I got that amazing confidence. And now you bring anybody in that case, I say it could be Bill Clinton, and that was my favorite American president once upon a time, or anybody else, I will be equally confident. The power that I have is because of the deep connection that I have developed. And because of this aura, or because of this confidence that I radiate, or aura that I radiate, success, amazing relationships, money, or anything else you talk about, amazing health, right? Everything is just a byproduct. So that is the thing of doing it consistently, right? So let us go to the science behind why mirror magic works, or how does it work. So understand, when you look into the mirror, and especially when I say the way I get it done from my clients and for all the people in my workshops or in the personal coaching session, I just tell them to look into the eyes. And when you straight look into the eyes, no eyebrows, no nothing else, but look into your eyes, you cannot lie. you cannot not see the truth hidden inside. So the science says that when you look into the mirror and deeply connect to the person, because soul connects through the eyes. When you connect in the eyes of a person in the mirror, you develop a magical connection sooner or later, because it is being inconsistent initially. So it is important that we consistently build that connection, look into the eyes and do the affirmations, visualization, or anything else we are doing it, which fails normally because there is no connection, there is no truth. So how did it help me? The number one thing, it helped me to heal me emotionally. As you know, I was very inferiority driven girl, no confidence, no self-worth, and life was like, I used to walk only like this, only head down, and I used to feel maybe I'll fall down, that is it. I was giving reasons, it was not that, it was basically I was having no confidence. If at all somebody will look at me, they'll comment something, they will not like me, they'll not like what they look at, and that's where the head or the chin was always down. But when I looked in the mirror and I connected, I declared my beauty, I declared my power. It automatically changed my body language, my image, my self-image, and the emotional part, because I was always feeling that my parents did something wrong by not taking care of me when I was a child. So I have a polio, if you know it, right? And why didn't they take care of me, and why was in need of having 7 children out of when you didn't have enough money. And I used to keep blaming them. And I looked into the mirror, I healed that thing. I could forgive my father, I could forgive my mother, in fact I could forgive myself for thinking it that way, because now I was being more grateful. It just happened when you continuously have this dialogue happening inside. When you allow the mind to chatter, it will bring destruction, it will put you into negativity, it will be repeatedly doing that. But when you look into the eyes and do it, whatever chatter you're doing it, you'll get the answer from there. It just came that, honey, be grateful for at least you have a life, and at least you're working on yourself. And today I'm super grateful, because I was born. Imagine if my mom aborted thinking I'm a 7th girl child, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. I wouldn't be impacting lives of so many in the world. And everybody who connects to me blesses me from heart that because of this kind of work that I do, they have changed their life. So I totally am grateful to my mom that she did deliver me. So all these things, it happened in the mirror. It was challenging. I'm not saying easy. It was challenging, emotional outburst, emotional work. And that's how I took support of my coaches, where I could be with them. I could be with myself in the mirror, because when I did the mirror work alone, it was difficult, very difficult. At some level, okay, I'm beautiful, my eyes are good, or whatever. But when the emotional part came, it was challenging, and that was the time. When the universe notices you, when the universe notices that you are ready to heal, and the universe wants those people to work their work. Because once you heal, you cannot keep it to yourself. You have to give it to outside. So the universe supports you, the God supports you by opening up the doors, right? And if you're watching the video, I'm sure you are on your path of the self-healing journey. Maybe you're doing it yourself. Maybe you have a mentor. Maybe you have a coach. Or maybe you're looking for one. But know that universe is opening the doors for you, and you are ready, and just walk the path. Look into the mirror and ask, what next? Where do I go? I'm not able to do this. You will know whom to contact, what to do. Right? That's what happened, and that's what I did, my Heal Your Life journey. And that's for my healing journey in the mirror, and all the other things that I do together brought amazing shift in my life. So if you're ready to do that, I would highly recommend to attend my Mirror Magic workshop, where 90 minutes I teach step by step how to do it, and I make you do it in front of me so that I can see your videos on. Or if you want to connect to me as a personal coach, you can book a one-to-one free call so that we are connected and I can discover what is a challenge that you're looking for. All right. The real benefits of mirror work that nobody's talking about is actually emotional healing that happened to me and to everyone who connects to me. I've seen it 100% result, right? And when you heal, you create a space to manifest easily. What happens generally, we try to do all the manifestation work without doing our inner work, without connecting to ourselves, without even knowing what we truly want. And then we say these things won't work. How many of you think that has happened to you, right? So the manifestation happens so powerfully well because now exactly you know what do you want in your heart. And the confidence skyrockets. Skyrocket is the word. I'll tell you because now you're connecting to yourself. There is no validation needed. You don't need validation outside because you are validating yourself. You are what you are. So when you do affirmations without a mirror, they are powerful. I love affirmations. But when you do it in the mirror, they are 10x or 100x times more powerful, right? So when I say I'm beautiful and everybody loves me, it might be just a statement. But when I look in the mirror and say that, it is a different ball game altogether. Correct? Because in the mirror, if you do not feel beautiful, she'll say she's faking. You're not beautiful. Then you go inside and say what makes you not beautiful. What makes you feel that you're not beautiful? Go to the deeper level. So it is not only declaring one sentence, it's going to the next if there is a retaliation or there is a resistance. So that is the best way in the mirror you can check what are you resisting. Because if I keep doing affirmation, and you're not even listening to inner child or inner being who's saying what nonsense, this is not true. But when you look in the mirror and let's say this is not true, then you go to the next step and the next step and the next step till you get aligned to what you say in your body. All right. So this is so important. What is the number one mistake people make is basically they give up too soon. I say there's a 3-step process. 1 is connect, 2nd is heal, 3rd is manifest. Mostly people join or start the mirror work thinking it's going to manifest immediately. It might, depending on how much baggage you're carrying, how much weight of the past hurts or all the drama that we're carrying is here. So the more lighter you are, the more empty you are, more faster it works. Okay, so it depends from person to person. Results are always depending on the person to person. How fast you feel connected to. Are you the one who is disconnected from yourself from ages? Yeah? Or do you feel, wow, I love myself? Because nowadays I see youth are, feel that they do love themselves, but deep down that's not true. Internally, everyone is suffering this one thing that I am not good enough. Each one of us is suffering from this virus or whatever we can call it as. I am not good enough. I am not lovable. But when you do the mirror work, you become the most lovable person in your world. And that's what we want. We don't want anything else. We want that we are loving and we are lovable, isn't it? So now, since you understood the importance and you understood the mistake that people give up too soon, I believe you're not going to do that. I believe after watching this video till this time, you really want to know how do I start, honey? I know you took 10 years, but the impact it started very, very soon. Okay, it will work with you because it is science, it is deep science, right? What I would suggest every day, at least 3 times, okay? I always say as you go to the medical doctor, that clinic when you go, so he gives that lal pili, that pills 3 times a day after every meal, after breakfast, then lunch and dinner. So the same thing, what I would suggest as you get up in the morning, look into the mirror and just connect. For first week, just look into your eyes and let everything else happen. You don't have to do anything. You just have to look into your eyes. Okay? Very powerful. I cannot even put it in the words how powerful it is if you really do this thing in a week. And I want you to do it for a week and put up in the comment box. After 1 week, you come back and say, honey, I did this and I felt this. I'm not going to reveal the secret. What are you going to feel? Okay? So you are going to look into the mirror every day, at least for 7 days in the eyes. Okay? That's in the morning. preferable morning, but I know people are busy, and especially in Mumbai when you keep rushing for the jobs and everything else. Whenever you feel time, whenever you feel you have time, it could be in the morning, afternoon, in the night. So beginners, it's always good you start your day connecting to yourself and you end your day connecting to yourself. And if you want to say something, like, after 2-3 days, if you pick up, build the confidence or build the connection, if you build connection, you will say, I love you. Okay? I really, really love you. Look into the mirror and say, I really love you. And notice what's happening. Noticing what's happening is super important. Does the person in the mirror feel your love? Or does she or he feels, where were you all these years? I was being so lonely. Whatever is happening, I want you to notice, and in fact make a mirror magic journal. That's what I give in my silver courses and all, mirror magic journal and mirror magic prompts, what you're going to do after a week and everything. But for now, I want you to just practice by looking in the eyes and saying I love you. Third step is notice what's happening. Okay? And after a week, you come to this video and put up in the comment box, and then I'll give you the next thing, what you do after you notice. In my next video, if I see many people are doing this work and they're really serious and they really want to shift their life super duper fast, so this will be amazing. And my part 2 of this video will come in the next month, maybe, after looking at the comments below, that you are really curious, you really want to know. All right? And if you do not want to wait, because maybe not everybody's commenting or something, so what I would suggest, there's a link below for my free masterclass, how to master the mirror magic method to connect, to heal, and to manifest. 3 easy steps. It's free, of course, for everybody. You just jump in, click the link, you're inside there, and I'll teach you step by step how to do that. All right? And in the next video, stay tuned to my channel here, because next video will show what are the common mistakes people make doing mirror work. Will be shared in another video. Stay tuned, hit the notification, click the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.